In our bones, we knew the war was almost over. The galaxy held its breath, waiting to see which side would make the final, daring move. As fortune would have it, the Republic moved first. After the Chancellor informed the Jedi Council that General Grievous and the Sept leaders were hiding on Utapau, General Kenobi gathered an army large enough to capture 3 star systems. When the orders reached the 501st, our morale soared. For better or worse, this would be the beginning of the end.
Alright. Here we are back in Star Wars Battlefront 2, where today we are on Utapau, doing the underground ambush campaign mission.
There is a 2-story building just a bit southwest of your position. Assault that command post.
So of course we need to move forward and
CP will serve as an excellent lookout point for our mission.
move forward and capture the CP. It does take me a couple of tries to get it because I get shot. I get shot up by battle droids the entire time. I do try to kind of sneak under here for a little bit, see if that captures, but after a brief moment of it not showing up, I decide no, we'll actually go on the level. And it turns out actually it might have been doing it, I just wouldn't have been told. But I do try to get sneaky here to take out this assassin droid.
There is a CP further down the highway. Clear any enemies on the highway and secure the area.
And of course now we're going to move forward down the highway, clear out the droids, make sure we can capture the CP at the end. Keep getting shot up though, so gotta jump back in, try again. The tank unfortunately needs to go, so I see if I can get up onto higher ground, but decide actually no, it's better worth my time actually. Wow, I didn't actually get up onto higher ground, so it wasn't worth going further into that, but here we are. Gotta capture this point now. Unfortunately that does mean ducking and weaving away from opponents. That magma guard up there, definitely one of those things that need to be taken out pretty quickly. And I couldn't find the sniper initially, and I didn't realise he was further down the highway.
Well done.
There we have it.
Secure Hangar 10, and we'll send in a dropship to back you up. General Obi-Wan has landed on
General Kenobi reporting for duty.
And spawn in as Obi-Wan Kenobi once the highway's been captured. With the highway captured, of course, we need to move on to Hangar Bay level 10. Take that. Using Obi-Wan probably wouldn't have been my greatest move here. I could have gotten the job done a lot faster with an actual clone trooper. So I, lose Obi-Wan, spawn in as a clone trooper, so that we can keep pushing forward on the droids and the CIS. I actually got halfway through editing this episode and realised that the commentary wasn't actually up to par, and so decided, hey, let's do a voiceover for Battlefront 2 as well. You may notice that there is a slight difference between the usual LEGO Star Wars one from last Thursday actually as well, where I did a voiceover too. However, we are moving forward and we've got to take out Grievous. I did die, but that's alright, we can we just keep moving forward, ignoring everything that could be causing problems. But yeah, no, I did do a voiceover of LEGO Star Wars last week. I didn't mention it in the commentary because I completely forgot to until now. But yeah, no, just taking out Grievous. I just found...
Grievous is retreating. Well done.
There we are.
Some AA guns in Hangar 10 that are causing our flyboys quite a bit of trouble. They need you to destroy those guns, then they're going to land the heavy support units.
I did... Yeah, no, I got halfway through the editing of LEGO Star Wars and of Battlefront, and actually halfway through recording Battlefront, and I realised that the voiceover wasn't up to par, wasn't up to what I would like it to have been. It's still something I'm working on because I'm fairly new at this, but I do have certain expectations, and having a certain amount of a certain amount of talking over the game is definitely one of those expectations. These AA guns, I think it took me about 3 or 4 goes to actually knock out, mostly because I ran out of grenades, and actually trying to resupply from this corner was kind of difficult. I figured I could actually destroy it, you know, using a standard blaster, but some things just aren't to be. And I think if I hadn't gotten distracted here, I could have done some more damage, but of course I have to spawn in as the rocket trooper, and I do waste a bit of ammo. Ow. Trying to sort all of these guys out, but I lose a rocket to the chair. I don't think I actually get anything done using the rocket trooper, because that round completely missed. I try to run forward and kind of try my luck, but no, that doesn't work quite well either. So that hits the wall. Get knocked out by a rocket there, and so I spawn in as the jet trooper, and it takes me a couple of times to do this, but I figured out, hey, I could go up onto the roof and use that as a vantage point. So I get further down, I just fall down, obviously, because that's how we do it.
Reinforcements are nearly depleted.
We were really close at one point, actually, but once the turret was down, spawned in as a normal clone trooper, jumped in the tank that was dropped off, and it was actually really a simple matter of rushing towards the core and knocking that out before we ran out of reinforcements. Because obviously you run out of reinforcements, you lose the game. So I took out the tank defending the power core, and then moved in to destroy the core itself, dodging rockets coming at me from behind somewhat. And there we have it.
For the Republic, we are victorious.
Sorted.
With the death of General Grievous at the hands of General Kenobi, the Utapau raid had broken the back of the Separatists. Under normal circumstances, it would have been a time for celebration. But our next orders put paid to those thoughts.
So there you have it. One of the last missions for the 501st time within the Republic, within the Grand Army of the Republic. Next time we will be moving on to, I think it's Nightfall, I think is the next mission. But until then, we've got plenty of stuff coming up in between, and you have that to look forward to. Until next time, keep being awesome everyone, and I'll see you around.